let's stay on this NFL stuff, man, and let's just kind of throw it out there with the NFL as a whole. First off, my personal opinion, and I think these two guys can agree with me. The Houston Texans will be in New Orleans on Super Bowl Sunday.
They will be there.
Now see this motherfucker here. Anyway, they will be in New Orleans on Super Bowl Sunday. Let's look at it position by position. Quarterback Matt Schaub is coming back. With Matt Schaub in the game last year, the guys went 7-3, and those games that Andre Johnson did get hurt, the guys went 4-0.
And with him not having a contract, he's going to play his ass off this year.
TJ Yates going to beat him out. You're hearing it first. TJ Yates going to beat out Matt Schaub.
Not yet.
It's not his time yet.
But I do like him. Yeah. But it's not his time yet.
Offensive line, we straight. Wide receiver is where we might have a few question marks. But I think the rookies that we got in, the talent we got in, we're going to be fine. Running back, no question, the best running back in the league.
1-2 punch.
Ben Tate, who ran for 900 yards last year.
Then just added Justin Forsett.
Wow, nice third down back. Tight end Owen Daniels comes back to form. Defensively, let's not go there, but let's go there. Defensive line, you got J.J. Watt, potential defensive MVP. Linebacking core, Connor Baldwin in a contract year, who had, 11.5 sacks after Mario Williams got hurt last year. Then you got Connor Baldwin. Then you got Brian Cushing.
So cold. Got to mention twice.
Yeah, Brian Cushing cold in the other side of the pillow at middle linebacker. Ray Lewis had to give it up himself. He was mad that he didn't make it to the Pro Bowl.
He likes to bleed, folks.
He loves it. Animal. Old school. And then you got Brooks Reed, came in as a rookie, got 7.5 sacks. Taking place of Mario in that system, 3.5 sacks in the playoffs.
When they just telling him to go field, he ain't learned. He don't know nothing.
He don't even know what to do.
He don't know nothing.
Go hit the quarterback.
We didn't even have an off season last year, and the guys were number 2 in the league in defense. You better respect the game.
Thanks, Dallas, for Wade Phillips. Wade Phillips, brilliant. Thanks.
Yay! Thanks, Cowboys. Chumps. Anyway, let's go.
Do we know much about Marcellus? I think he's going to be an animal.
I'm scared. I'm scared to know what this guy can do. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I think he's going to be ridiculous. They're just going to bring him in on third down as a rookie. How scary is he? Secondary wise, Jonathan Joseph, Pro Bowler cornerback, right behind Darrelle Revis. You heard me. Yep. Right behind Darrelle Revis. Darrelle Revis number 1. I would say Jonathan Joseph number 2. The reason he only had 4 interceptions last year,
because nobody
threw to him, and when they did, he got 4 of them. Danielle Manning, arguably one of the best safeties in the game, who should have went to the Pro Bowl, but he got hurt.
Kickoff return.
Yep.
Look here, ladies and gentlemen. When it comes to the AFC, I would say the Houston got it on lock, but you got some other teams that may want to have a fight for that. Baltimore, K-Dub, Kelvin, where you at, baby?
Kelvin.
It's going down.
Yeah, drinks on me, baby.
Week 7. Bring your ass down here to H-Town, baby. Baltimore is going down. We're going to whoop that candy ass down here in Reliance Stadium, baby, because this revenge is on our mind. Last year, we had a 5th-round rookie QB throw 4 interceptions in one game and still only lost by 7 in your house. You better ask somebody. Baltimore, they're going to be on the radar. Pittsburgh will be on the radar. New England. We all know the drill. We know what's going on. Anybody in the AFC West, you can throw in Peyton Manning and the Broncos.
It's time for some new blood in this AFC.
We need some new blood.
It's time.
And the new blood is right down here in Screwston, Texas. Please believe it. Let's jump to the NFC real quick. The NFC is too loaded. RG3 in Washington. Please watch that. The defense was ranked 31 the year before. Last year, they were ranked 13. They went from 31 to 13. The Washington Redskins. Hey, man, I got my stats right. I couldn't go down. I had to get better. Then you got Philadelphia. Dallas, which I hate to mention. They make me sick. But Dallas. You got the defending champion New York Giants. You got Green Bay, the Chicago Bears, the Detroit Lions, New Orleans Saints, Atlanta Falcons. You better watch Cam Newton. The NFC is wide open like a $2 hooker's legs when it's time to get some. It's wide open, gentlemen. You better watch what's going on. The NFC, it's up for grabs. The AFC is the Houston Texans. Hate to tell you that, but it's ours. 4-5 primetime games this year. We're going to show y'all what's going on.
It's going down.
Kelvin, see.
Hey, Kel, where you at, daddy? Now, just to stay on the football perspective, we finna switch this thing to college. It's very personal to a lot of folks, but the Joe Paterno Penn State statue situation, I believe they should take the statue down because the shit that happened there was real indescribable, man. Indescribable, however you say the word.
Although it's not just his fault.
No,
but he knew a lot of
he
that
contributed
shit
to it.
Yeah.
And when you are contributing to a pedophile, when you defending a pedophile, ain't nothing I can say to more. They should get the death penalty, in my opinion. Gentlemen.
5 years, no recruits, no football to be played. That's how I feel. And that statue, I'm glad they decided to take it down because when you think Penn State football, like everybody,
you think Paterno,
you think Sandusky. That's unfortunate for the student athletes that's there. You know, I mean, you just go by what Joey P tells you when he comes to recruit you. It's the great Joey P. But now, I mean, you got to disassociate. You got to separate yourself from that image. And that's the best way to do it. Is for some of them idiots down there, them loyalists, them idiotic fans down there. They probably didn't even go to Penn State.
Dumb-dumbs.
Penn, nigga.
Yeah, you just I mean, cause that's your income in that little town. So I can understand them saying, "Oh, don't do this to us, don't do that," because that's your income. That's how that town and pretty much that city gets that income. Mm-hmm. It's from Joey P and that university, but I think it's a good thing. They should take it down.
You can't support a guy who contributed to a pedophile doing his thing. All they did was sweep things under the rug and hide it. They didn't try to tell him to stop. You can't support that crap, man. That's a bunch of crap.
All you gotta do is fire him. Just fire him. You ain't have to make it no national spotlight that you fired this fool. Right. You ain't got to tell everybody what you fired him for. Just fire him.
What about the families and victims of that shit, man?
Just watch his foot get kicked out the door. I said it wrong, but
hey, it's all right. We know what you mean, bro. Yeah. We know what you mean.
And for Jared Sandusky, I think he should get triple life. Like I say, choke him 2 times, bring him back to life, and then choke him for good the 3rd time. Yeah, that's triple life.
You jack off. You sucker.
He's on suicide watch.
Yeah, you punk. Hey.
You whack, man.
And
got no respect for you.
Before we leave, man, we want to give say something about the guys and then the victims, unfortunately, of Aurora, Colorado. We send prayers to your families.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, man, and hope everything comes out all right. God takes care of everything, but it was unfortunate what happened, and we give a shout out and peace and blessings to the families that were unfortunately involved in what happened in Aurora, Colorado.
Yep, I mean, the moral of that story is, I mean, be safe, but you can't watch for everything to happen, but you can control some of the circumstances that you put yourself in.
Right.
And so, I mean, like you said, you can walk outside and anything can happen, but some of the things that people say you can't avoid, you actually can. So just be safe.
Take care of yourself, folks.
Be mindful. And good luck to the Jets.
Yeah. Man, looky here, number 2. Please understand we made this happen. Thank you for Josh's perspective, man. He gonna be on this thing all the time. You know what it is. We out of here.
I'm with Gucci, I'm with Mama.
Holla at us, baby.
Baby, yes, leave.
At the same damn time. Holla at us, man. Yeah.